Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's have a look on the Bitcoin market once again. So, in the recent period since our last update, market hasn't shown any impressive action. So, in fact, the only difference compared to the Thursday analysis is this minor performance on the top. So, on Thursday we said that probably market could try to test 110 area. Hardly it will be 112, although we said that at the best it might be, but more probably is 110. So some reasons. So on the technical side, it was the divergence, good straightforward upward action here, some intraday extensions that pointed on a particular 110 area. But with performance that we see here, and with the really difficult period where we are coming, as you know, this week it will be short due to Independence Day. We've got the payrolls numbers. By the end of July, it will be Fed meeting. Next week, we'll start negotiations with Europe and Japan, maybe in Canada, on tariffs. This will be probably a really hot negotiations. Debt sale problem is also start appearing on the horizon, which is this question has to be decided. It has been decided somewhere in July or August. So all this stuff is really thrilling, and we not exclude the situation where investors could try to just slightly decrease their exposure to risky assets in some markets where that has shown really good performance. Bitcoin is not an exception. This first moment, actually we talked about this in euro currency as well. And but even without this fundamental background, based on the technical picture, in the current situation, I would prefer to wait for something more valuable for a position taken. So, for example, on what we have on the 4-day frame chart, on a daily chart, potentially this is bullish construction. So you can see that market is forming a kind of the flag pattern stance in the tight range of the upward action. We have the divergence. So everything just great. From bullish trend holds, so context remained bullish. But for position taken, I prefer to get something more reliable. So on the 4-day frame chart, take a look. That's the performance that we've got. In the recent, this type of action market is testing the resistance point of this trend line, right? And in the current performance, you can see that some kind of the difficulties exist for a possible upward breakout. Besides, you can see, I would call it some kind of the minor intraday wash and rinse of this previous top. So we can see market just jump above this area, probably some stops have been grabbed, market returned back down. Then once again, and once again, right back down. So in some ways, we could call it the kind of the bearish grabber here, because it was really fast reversal here and here. On the 4-day frame chart, at these points, you also could see that this is actually rising some kind of the evening star pattern, you can see, right? It's based on the candlestick analysis. So that's how it looks like. This pattern suggests minor downside continuation. So it seems that in the current situation, hardly we will see the straightforward upward breakout. It could happen, but with this performance, personally, I do not want to take the part with it, and prefer to wait for something, as I said, more reliable, more visible, if you could call it in this way, something like I show you on the 2-hour chart. That's hand shoulders pattern. It looks absolutely nice. If we will get the pullback somewhere to the 103, 103.50 area, some harmony to the left potential shoulder, that might be great. So this simultaneously will decide a couple of problems. First of all, you do not need to take the long position on top, hoping on the breakout. Although if you would like to take the part, maybe you could use the stop buying order above this area. So for instance, if by some reason or news will be released or something, market will show the explosive upward action, something like this, you're stepping buying using stop order. Until breakout will not happen, your stop order will not be executed. So that's for those who would like to still take part in possible breakout by some reasons. But since we do not know what particular reasons might be, I prefer to use this way. It's absolutely comfortable. You will get, first of all, nice pullback, which is actually better price for entry. You will know definitely where to place your stop. And second, and finally third, you will have the clear, absolutely normal, reliable pattern on your back. So that's what personally attracts me with this, searching for that shape. So that's actually what I have seen currently on the Bitcoin market. Share with your suggestions on the forum if you see something more interesting here or some things that I missed. And let's keep watching and see what will happen.